Hey, do you like role-playing games? Well, you should check out Mystery Quest. It's an actual play podcast where we focus on all kinds of indie TTRPGs with a rolling cast of special guests. You can find us anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'll see you there.
Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second LTE internet plan with smartphone plan savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Previously on Roll Britannia. So you all wake up in Tosca Manic.
Jeff, you could just come in. We haven't fallen out with you.
These 3 weeks have been a self-imposed nightmare. The lost whisk of a painter decorator legging out of the room.
What have they gone to decorate now?
I don't know, probably something for the afternoon.
And as or looking around the room, you've got the giant croissant, dead body with a note on it's there, pianist is there.
So there's been a murder.
That seems to have been stabbed.
Where?
In the heart.
No way.
Through the note. I didn't kill him. You have a rifle through his pocket, a gold piece, 4 bottle caps, receipt from Nancy's, 1 egg sandwich.
Open a cupboard.
Body falls out. And you find a note.
Ooh.
Says, I didn't kill him. In an inside pocket, you find a pistol.
I think they've been poisoned.
You also find deeds to a ship. The ship's called Him.
I'll leave you to question the people that are wanking.
I'll come and watch the wanking with
Well,
you.
we need to go and find him.
And you're going to...
Take the hat off the Cade statue and wear it, because
Yeah.
then I get another item of clothing. You're opening the door, Milo.
I'm going in. Yes, there's a bunch of wankers in there.
I know.
We've got 2 murders. Do you have any information?
I saw them.
Then who did it?
Was a guy with a hat, a fez. He had an eye patch, and a great big hoop in his ear, a hook for a hand, peg leg. He had a great big orange beard, with 2 giant banana-shaped scars on his face.
He bought an egg sandwich in here 2 days ago.
A 1 egg sandwich?
A 1 egg sandwich.
No, I remember him distinctly because he had 4 yeast masters at the same time.
We found the hymn, guys.
Have you got anything out of the staff? Any information? How's the interview?
Just
What,
that
other than the description of the killer that you're looking for?
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. Last time we played. Oh, it's been a while since we said that. I mean, it was only last week.
What we've been doing.
Oh, yeah, because it was last week.
Not
Oh,
for
I can
him.
also do this now. Ooh! How good's that?
I like that.
Audio jungle.
My trousers feel smaller.
Everyone's dancing. I like it. So, the last time we played, we'd all had a good old adventure. There'd been some masturbation.
Yep.
There'd been eggs in beverages.
Welcome back, everybody.
There'd been re-leathering of a desk.
Many times.
Many times over. There'd been some financial fraud.
Quite like
A fez was found.
Quite like the idea that
Yes.
they don't actually just replace the leather; they just put it on.
Layer it on top. It's getting taller and taller. They've had to get him a cushion now.
That's because he's a halfling.
Oh, I like it. It's good.
Well,
Tommy Cooper
I
is
have
in
very
here.
few possessions now,
Just like
so splurge. Treat myself, as they say.
And you were very much in the midst of a murder mystery because there'd been not one, but two horrible murders.
Dun, dun,
In
dun.
a murder.
Horrible murders.
A brace of murders.
Yeah, they were quite horrible.
They were. And
In fact, that's what you shouted at people.
Yeah.
There'd been an horrible murder.
There's been an horrible murder.
Lovely.
Murder.
And then
And we found ourselves just on the island of Nassau, a beautiful sort of tropical style island.
style.
it's themed tropical.
In a Toscobble kitchen with a bunch of wankers.
Yeah. Well, the wankers. Oh, you were Pied Piper to the wankers.
I believe we just Pied Pipered them down to the kitchen.
Okay.
And with my invisibleness and my Norks and Orcs
yes,
porn book.
you'd led them there with pornography.
And then just as they'd got to the kitchen, I made it disappear. And they all went, oh, at which point he jumped up and went, there's been an horrible murder.
Yep.
Does anyone know these two people? Because we got the bodies that
Yep.
Derek had laid out in the kitchen after he'd maggoted them.
Yep.
All caught up?
Yeah. Let's get back to the
Let's
action.
get back to the action.
This one's been shot. This one's been stabbed.
Yes.
But the one that's been shot has got the gun,
The what?
and the one that's been stabbed has got the knife. It's very weird.
And they both think that I didn't kill him.
Yeah, and they've
they-
both also been poisoned, which is really weird.
Both
Yes.
Poison.
Very
Yeah.
odd. And I got to maggot in them.
But you did have a suspect.
Yeah.
You had a very clear, very distinctive description of a suspect.
Yes, I have it here, actually.
Go on, can you describe the suspect to me?
Orange beard.
Yep.
Peg leg.
Uh-huh.
A hook.
Uh-huh.
An eye patch.
Yep.
Banana-shaped scars on their face.
Sort of met in the middle.
And a fez.
A fez.
Yes.
A fez.
Do we know anyone with a fez?
Jeff,
We
did
know
you
it.
do it?
Milo has already clarified this by asking me directly if I did it. I checked with God, who confirmed I did not.
That's true.
I am very aware.
Your conscience is clear.
We've got-
okay.
I think it was Jerry, who was one of the guys who died, and did he have a brother?
Jerry had a brother called Alan.
He
His
did.
name was Jerry Parsons.
Jerry Parsons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
His
written
brother's got
down
some sort of project going on, though.
Jerry Parsons, Alan Parsons, Enchanted Porn were my last notes from the last episode.
Enchanted porn.
That's me.
All right.
That's all you need.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Fair enough. Okay.
In life, you just need a brother with a project and an enchanted porn.
Okay. Fine. So, where would you like to pick up? I think is the question.
We want to know what the decorators, I suppose, all
Yeah.
of your 40 employees that are apparently porn-loving masturbators, and very
why they took the
very
gig.
angry about the fact that they're no longer allowed to do it at work.
They are furious about that.
That's true.
Come on.
They've just been asked if anyone of them knows the
raised
two
them
murder victims.
Yeah. Does anybody know these two murder victims?
That's their official.
That's the
now.
line of inquiry. So
You know
you've got
these
40 odd
two
people
here?
in a room. You've
Oi.
crowded them around two dead bodies.
They've got maggots.
They've got some maggots on them.
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody know these two? They're dead. Come on, explain yourselves.
There's also a deed next to them lined out. There's all of the
Yeah,
evidence.
all of the
Yeah,
evidence.
put it all
Yeah.
out.
The deed that's
Exhibit A,
belonged to the ship.
Little
Him.
tent cards.
Yeah, with the name on it, Jim.
Like I'm
Jim.
moving the
Jim.
maggot back to its little placeholder.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
just-
Those maggots both dead.
Yeah, they were
It's been
poisoned.
6 months.
So there's actually four. There's actually four bodies
No
there.
one's fed them.
I thought
There's
there'd be
two human
flies by
bodies
now.
and then two maggot bodies as well. They're dead as well.
Yeah.
There's actually four
actually-
horrible murders.
We actually did have a moment of silence for them.
I think we know who. I think we know who murdered the maggots, though.
Whoever murdered the maggots murdered the people. No, because I didn't poison the maggots.
I mean, you did.
I just put them in a place where there was poison and said,
And said, "Grubs up."
Din.
Chow down.
Yeah.
So yeah, what
Sorry,
did
maggots.
this group
Any-
of 40 people all respond when
If
asked
any
this
maggots
bold
are currently
question?
tuning into the show,
Sauce.
Fair play.
Sounds hard.
Yeah, after all that effort, sorry to come here and be insulted.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't put a maggot in salt.
Oh no. Double salt on the wound.
Oh no!
oh no!
They're so well seasoned.
And you hear one voice from the back of the group, and they just go, "Hello, is that Jim?" on that.
Come-
on the right there.
Come forward.
Sorry, hello.
Yeah, there you go. We can hear you now.
Sorry, there's like 40 wankers in front of me. 39.
We're all in a line.
He says as he takes his hand off his
Yeah,
sword.
takes his hand out of his hand. Oh no. And he says, yeah, that's well, it looks a bit like Jim.
Who's the other one?
I don't know who the other one is, but that one looks like Jim if Jim wasn't dead and covered in maggots. If you imagine that one alive and with no maggots on, it would look the spitting image of Jim.
Hear that, Jeff?
Yeah, that seems to match up with the fact that he got this inside his pocket, or it was inside one of their pockets. But I'm not
Maybe
really,
he's just really good at reading. From a
I mean, we
distance.
didn't really think about that. Can I roll insight on this guy?
I will.
Oh no, because he's going to definitely believe he's telling the truth.
What's your modifier?
But insight,
Yeah.
insight is it's a new sheet. Sorry, +9.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, well, he believes it's definitely
Looks like Jim.
he believes it's Jim.
I'm
Well,
not
he says
going
it
to
looks
bother
like
because
him.
I'm +3.
It's
so-
it's fine, Milo. He can't, even if he did read it, his name was Jim. He said it looks like Jim, so it's a visual thing of the look of the body, not the real. Shut up, it's been a heavy night last night for you guys, and the bridge is really cold. So I'm just
The
recovering.
scurvy's really setting in.
No, I'm feeling better from the scurvy. I've eaten loads of lemons. My teeth all popped back in.
Popped back in.
That is how it works.
Literally, that's how it happened. They all chinged down and they looked great.
Like a shark.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what you said. It was your description. Just ching, they all pop back after I ate a lemon. Because you inflicted,
just
you
mashed
inflicted
a lemon.
scurvy on me for no reason.
You chose to live under a bridge.
You did choose to live. You
He
inflicted.
gave me scurvy before I went near the bridge. That's why I went to the bridge. Because I ended up with scurvy with 3 teeth, being barred from the wizard's sleeve by my friends.
That was him.
Yeah.
That was me.
And
That was
all
your
the gods abused me.
self-inflicted exile, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was
Self-imposed exile. It's good. Fine, they don't want me.
And then I come
Where
to the
is Jeff?
party. Everyone's like, yeah, you can come back in. By the way, there's 2 dead bodies. Can you help us solve this?
Yeah.
but first, can you go talk to these 40 wankers
Yeah.
upstairs? What? Thanks. I'm really glad I've missed you guys.
Anyway,
Please address your dental hygiene.
So that does look like Jim, yeah, apparently.
Allegedly.
Is it the shot one or
Well, I don't really know what to do with all of these.
Yeah, was he
wankers.
gesturing to the one who had been shot or the one who had been stabbed?
he was gesturing to the one that had been stabbed.
So stabbed is Jim.
Yep.
We think shot is Jerry.
Kath mused from afar.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're talking to them. Sorry. I wonder if they're not.
I'm just going to get on
wonder
with
what
lower
Kath's
then.
internal voice is.
Lads, just a bit of news. Don't know if it's pertinent. The one of the victims, you saw on the ship's deed for the hymn. It was named as Jim. That is one of the victims.
Right.
It was on the. Where did you find the deed? It was on the second guy in the wardrobe who'd been shot. So the stabbed guy is called Jim, who owns the ship, but yet the shot guy, who we think was called Jerry, I think
No, Jerry is one of those wankers that works for
Damn it.
Milo.
He might also be called Jerry.
He might
you don't know.
also be
Yeah,
called
we don't
Jerry.
know the guy.
There's
who
only-
got-
Could be Jerry with a J rather than a G.
Yeah.
So the guy
Could be
who's
Gary.
the guy who's been stabbed, the deed for his ship was on the other guy. So it looks like the other guy stole his deed. Either way, could you go and check out the hymn if you can see it? Because I believe you were just looking at it through the window of
Yeah, it's
Nancy's.
just there in the bag.
Because you'd done
There.
you'd done
Go have a
something
look.
Oh
There
yeah.
it is.
I remember, Kath, you told us on the blower that you'd done some experiments where you'd put your head down to see his height of where he'd been sat at the table, and you saw out the window the only thing you could see was the hymn.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That
it.
schooner out there.
I
Or
remember
handsome,
clearly
actually.
now. So if you can just go check out that, but be aware that, one of the victims is the ship owner.
I think that's all remarkably unclear. Yes.
Excellent.
Right. So, but who is Jim? Who is this guy? I know he owns the ship.
He's dead.
He's also dead.
Yeah, but do any of those wankers...
What?
If he
What
was,
do you mean he's dead?
If he was recognised by one of those wankers, then surely they would know a bit more info about him.
Really valid point.
Is that something that you've asked anyone?
Not
No,
yet.
we
I was
asked
about
one
to get-
question, got the answer, and immediately called you
Yeah.
to give you that little
Right.
bit of information. It
Glad
was
you
probably
did.
already quite apparent to you.
You were just drawing breath to ask that question,
like
weren't
you.
you?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
What-
Give him
what's
a
your
break,
name?
Derek.
Abdul.
It put me on hold.
Well, Abdul, how do you know Jim?
Oh, I knew him from Nancy's.
From Nancy's. Okay, how, as in, like, you just went there a lot? Were you in the darts team with him? Did you go cocktail classes? How, like, just bit more info than he's dead, you realise?
Yeah, I can see.
This is quite a pertinent
yes.
investigation. We're trying to gather information. If you know stuff about it, we'd quite like to know as well, please. Or you might be seen as, you know, a suspect.
Yeah,
and we'd hate to have to take all the porn from you.
Oh, no.
No, doesn't worry about arrest or anything like that.
Not prison time.
Jeff's figured out what their priorities are, and he's playing to his strengths.
Are you still on hold?
We're on the. Well, we're both on. Well, I guess we both were on the lawn darts team, but the beach lawn darts.
Beach lawn.
Beach lawn. Oh,
Yeah, I'm following it perfectly.
No idea, sorry.
Yeah, that is what they said, Kev. Beach lawn.
Did he say?
They're putting me back on hold. Sorry.
Keep going, man. I've got to do whole music.
Abdul, I'm just going to cut to the chase here because there's 40 of you, and
We're not all called Abdul.
I know. Well, I know that there's 40 people behind you still wanking.
Oh, God.
That's Karen.
Yeah, I know. She does the trade.
Just ask him the question quick, Milo. They're all going to finish and it's going to mess.
that other one is called Abdul as well, but that's just a coincidence.
Quick, before my mind finishes this
And then you've
whole
got Dave,
Jeff
Jerry,
Allen.
Jeff Allen.
I will give you all of the pornography. So, open thing to everybody. You can take the pornography if you help us get
desperately
to the bottom
trying to get rid of this.
You've already made this promise to them. We had one guy called Jerry come and tell us about a guy who's got scars on his cheek. In fairness, that was quite a valuable piece of information. Have you found that guy yet, guys? Have you seen him anywhere?
I've left my stoner fast beach.
He's off playing beach lawn darts.
They've heard Nancy had a set. I was sitting there away, completely abandoned the mission.
Yeah, Kev, they've got beach lawn darts.
I've never seen a beach lawn.
Let's go find out.
Yeah.
I'll just put this stoner fast beach down here.
Taking the pebbles out, left them on the side.
Are we just throwing some old scaffolding poles at the beach?
Yeah.
Basically,
Right, okay. How do we know who's won?
just hurl a dagger in the air and wait for it to land in the sand.
Whichever doesn't
Mind
hit the
your toes.
turtle. Don't hit the turtle and you win.
Sorry. Let me put this back in. Hello, Jeff.
And that's why I think it's really important that we found him. So please,
Yeah, have you found him yet?
Found who?
That
Him,
guy with
the
the
ship.
scars and the ship. What have you been doing? You've been playing lawn darts.
No, we've been playing beach lawn darts.
Can you imagine
right.
if you guessed that? That'd be such a random out of the blue guess that you wildly speculate out of nothing. You're hearing some thuds in the background. That would have been amazing if it was true.
It's the odd scream that's
It's completely different discipline.
I know a scaffolding it in sand when I hear one.
Okay, we'll look for the suspect. Any more information on Jim?
He's
He's
still
known
dead.
from Nancy's. So
Okay.
if you're in Nancy's, that's probably quite good. Maybe ask Nancy if she knows of Jim. You know what he looks like. One of the guys, not Jim, we also know was probably something to do with Nancy's because he had some bottle tops in his.
Yeah.
And that receipt. Did you guys find out about the
Yeah,
receipt?
he came in and just sat staring at the thing.
And ask
Drank
about
4
Abdul.
beers.
Yeah.
Ask about an Abdul. He
Why?
knows Jim. He's the one we're talking to.
Yeah, Abdul is
Okay.
also known
Does
as
Abdul
Jim.
also play lawn darts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were on the lawn darts team with
Together?
Jim. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
That's why you heard mention of lawn darts. Beach
Right.
lawn darts, sorry.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay. Happy to go back to Nancy.
Thanks for your help, Abdul. Here, have...
Have this magazine.
Oh, thank you. It's not even sticky.
It's brand new.
Why are you buying more?
It's just on the shelf, you know.
In the kitchen. Next to the recipe books.
Just in case you need a quick kitchen wank.
In fairness, the staff are that kind inclined, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's the ultimate subscription that got out of hand. Right there.
Really did.
I don't even know where to
all the
cancel
recipe
it.
books are sort of like broil for 20 minutes. During this time, prep yourself.
Rub one out.
Now you've applied a rub to the meat. Apply a rub to your meat.
Oh.
Normally it's me who gets told it's gone too far. So I'm not pleased with
No,
that.
you did well. You did well. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we should go and... We need to go and check out that ship if we can. That little schooner.
Let me just quickly ask Nancy. Nancy,
Hello, my lover.
you know the lawn darts, the beach lawn darts? Goes
Yes.
on here. Apparently, one of these blokes who got killed, is named Jim, and he was on the lawn darts with a guy called Abdul. Do you remember anything?
Oh, is that Abdul with the capital A?
I think most names have a capital A at the
Yeah.
start of.
So him and Jim.
If they begin with A.
If they begin with A, that is true.
I know yours does, but mine doesn't. Or James's, or Jim's, or Paul's, or Sophie's. But don't worry.
My house has 2.
Oh, and one of them is capital. That's a confusing situation.
I think they're part of the Nassau Firebirds.
Okay.
That's what their team name is.
Do you know who else was in the team?
No, it's 2-person team.
2-person team. Instantly back on the thing. Turns out the lawn darts is just a 2-person team. So if you ask this Abdul guy, you might know more about Jim than you've asked him before, basically. Because there's only 2 people in a team, so you'd imagine they'd have quite a few conversations. Okay, love you, bye.
Perfect. Thanks, Derek.
Did you tell him you're going into a tunnel?
No, I just said...
never mind. Next time.
Next time. Can we go check out the ship then?
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
Perfect.
Okay.
While they're wandering off to check the ship, then I think I'd quite like just to. Oh, Abdul, just quickly.
Oh yes.
Can I just check that he's
He's
giving you the
rifling
right
through
one?
the new magazine.
Just check he's giving you the right one.
Oh, okay.
And just, yeah,
Hands are back.
Now I've got this. Just before I give it back to you,
Oh, for goodness sake.
you and Jim,
Yes.
right? Just been
Very
informed.
sad.
Yeah, very, very sad. And I'm surprised that you're not having a little bit more of a hard time because apparently it's just a 2-man team, these
Yep.
Beach Lawn Darts. So has he ever mentioned any sort of like enemies or any kind of arguments he's had with people? Like, this guy here. Have you ever seen, you've not seen the other guy you've mentioned,
No.
but so you've never seen the 2 of them together?
We only really talked about beach lawn darts.
That was all you talked about?
Yes.
At the pub?
Yes.
You went for beers afterwards?
No. Just
Oh.
beach lawn darts.
Literally
It's a
met up.
serious competition.
Here you go.
No further questions.
Thank you.
Oh, it's all sticky.
What are you doing?
What was he doing? Said it for seconds.
There you are, right on schedule. Don't mind the pile of feathers. Pedro's just finished his aviation trial. Less about that, the better. So, let's step gingerly over the wreckage and settle in for your moment with the Dungeon Master. Now, I want to start by saying how brilliant it is to have you with us here again. Truly, your support is the wind in our sails, the butter on our ship's biscuits, and the only thing keeping Derek from launching his underwear ferret circus. As a side hustle, just... Anyway, without you, Royal Britannia would have sunk faster than Milo at a cannonball competition. So, from all of us aboard this ludicrous vessel, thank you for sticking with us, for listening in the chaos. Right. Pedro! Shout out time! Where's that scroll? What do you mean you've improved your delivery system? A grappling hook. Pedro, you can't just launch scrolls at people. No. Someone's going to lose a limb. Or worse, knock Keth's beer over. Yes. I know you've been practicing, and no, I don't care that you've hit your target 87% of the time. Just give me the scroll before it turns into a ship-wide incident. Thank you. Now off you pop, and do not try that on Gorgon. He's still annoyed about the spoon incident. Yeah. Right, now where were we? Yes. This week's shout out goes to http_personality2, who made us laugh and grin like a goblin in a gold mine with a cracking comment on Instagram. It's true, Jeff may never get a bag, but could Kath's broom return? Oh. Fancy shout out of your very own? Well, it's as easy as Derek trying and failing to blend in with his moustache and fake name. Just join us on social media, Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, or dive into our Discord server, where the conversations are always weird and occasionally D&D related. Whether you're a fan of the podcast and you want to share your art, drop a pun that makes us groan, as they all do. Or maybe you just want to tell us you're enjoying the show. We love hearing from you, and it really tickles us. You might just find your name on Pedro's next projectile scroll list if you do really well, so yeah. And if you're loving Royal Britannia's Maritime Mayhem and you want to help us keep this ship on course, then a 5-star review would mean the world to us. Now, Really, it helps more than you might think. Whether you tune in on Spotify, Good Pods, Poddrama, Podchaser, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, your kind words help other adventurers find us and keeps the show growing. And yes, we read every single one of them. And if you're craving even more Roll Britannia goodness, then you can support the show directly by joining the official Roll Britannia Patreon. With tiers starting from as little as £2 per month, you'll unlock exclusive treasures like bonus episodes, behind-the-scenes backstories for characters, gorgeous artwork, exclusive merchandise, and ad-free episodes. Every single doubloon helps us to keep the mayhem alive and growing. Wait, what's that on the horizon? Looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Walmart. New beauty is in bloom at Walmart, and it's all about springtime radiance. From Drybar, Tula Skincare, and hundreds more available online, Walmart has the premium brands you want and this season's on-trend products for flawless, glossy hair and hydrated skin. Big name beauty brands? Check. The things you love? Check. Find trending spring beauty and all you need to look and feel gorgeous at Walmart, on app and online.
Oh, and don't forget to hit that all-important subscribe button before you go. Otherwise, you might find yourself volunteered as Pedro's next launch target. And let's be honest, that because zero regard for health and safety. Well, that's plenty from me. Pedro's revving up his grappling hook again, and I can hear Gorgon sharpening something, so you best get back into the action. Go on, get back in there. Go!
Did we ask Nancy about the guy with the orange hair and the banana scars? And
Yeah, I think you just basically said, have you
seen him?
Have you seen him? And I don't think you've seen. He'd been seen, but you were going to keep an eye out for them. They were going to keep an eye out for.
Okay.
The only thing that's potentially pertinent is Antonio. I think was the person that you found out that he was supposedly going to meet.
Okay, so the guy with the bottle caps in his pockets had been stabbed.
Antonio from the Artificers.
He was going to meet Antonio from the Artificers.
He came to Nancy's, was going to meet Antonio.
Because he ordered an egg sandwich, and a single egg sandwich, which is normally just a grab and go kind of meal. Nancy thought it was weird. He then sat down, waited, ate that, then ordered a yeast master, then proceeded to continue waiting, ordered 4 in the end, and drank all 4 just staring out the window looking at him.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks. For the recap.
No worries.
No, I need just to know what I'm actually doing.
Okay, cool. Now you're going to a ship.
It's basically like trying to investigate a crime as a police officer and having a serious head injury. You can't remember anything.
Like, you were here yesterday. Really?
Was I? Okay.
Who am I looking for again?
Sorry. So, Derek and Kath, what are you doing?
We're heading to the Him.
Yes,
Okay.
we're going to go out to the Him, which I imagine is probably out in the bay.
It's in the bay, yeah. So you're going to
window.
swim, walk, jump, fly, hijack a dinghy.
No, we'll just walk around the dock.
Is it? Yeah. Is it?
docked
Do you
or is
require
it-
a
No,
small
it's
boat
moored.
to
It's
get
moored
out
in.
of?
It's moored in the bay. So you would need a little.
You need a little.
You need a little boat or swim. It's not. It's not.
Which one? The furthest one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You can walk
That
on
looks more
water,
difficult
right?
to get.
I can, but how are you going to get out there?
B shape into an octopus.
Oh, well, I'll see you in a bit then.
And then just climbs on Keth.
Hangs on to Keth.
Oh, I see.
Like a little backpack.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my B shapes done today.
Cool, mark it off.
And then the winged boots afloat, which would be, and then Keth goes, Ermine Rouge gives you wings. And then the winged boots of floatiness that are on his feet allow him to walk over with Octopus.
A few inches off the surface of the
A
water.
few inches, so it's slightly undulating. I think it's a nice calm. Well, it's the bay, so it's...
Yeah. It's not too wavy, but the first bit as you're striding out, you have to get over the surf a little bit. That's a little bit challenging.
Just lots of up and down.
Yeah.
Up the hill,
Skipping,
down the hill.
jumping.
Yeah.
And the casual observer, you see Keth just sort of hopping.
Bobbing a little bit, yeah.
Seemingly not getting any further away.
Yeah.
Really have to work hard. And then gentle stroll, and then up to the hull of him.
Okay.
Squelch. Squelch. Squelch.
Not now, Derek Puss. Okay, so what do I see on the side of him? Is there a ladder or a cargo net?
Yeah, there's some sort of things you can climb up to get on board if you want. There's like a built-in ladder, if you will.
Anybody? Can I see if there's anybody on board? Any crew aboard? With my perception.
Okay, so you want to see if there's a crew on board?
Yeah, see as I'm walking along, getting a bit closer. Do I see anybody? Is anyone going to go, what are you doing walking towards my ship? Now, do you want me to give you just my modifier?
It's unlikely the person who owns it is dead.
Well, it might have a bit of a crew.
Yeah. We
Might have someone on, I
ask
don't
them
know.
their names, and if they aren't Jim,
What are you doing on my ship? Well.
What's your modifier for your perception, please?
13.
13, okay. You don't see anyone.
No one's on deck, at least, anyway.
You don't see anyone.
okay.
Because what happens is
Oh, right, okay.
you peek over the deck. As you climb this ladder, little face just pops up.
And then an
Can I just
octopus
hold,
just behind.
can I just like hold
You
it
can hold it on next to you, that's fine.
Right.
And
Yeah, we look at each other.
you turn to look at each other. And you look left.
I love having cameras like.
And you look right. And you look left again. And you look right one more time. And as you look left for a third time,
You look left, and I look towards you.
a face you know very, very well appears and hurls a sandful of sand right into your eyes.
No!
Oh, yeah, normally I'm so good at perceiving things.
I don't like sand.
Do I get hit in the blast? Or is it just
no,
his
it's just
eyes?
him. It's very accurate.
Oh, no.
Remarkable. Was that the first natural one?
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was,
even-
yeah, that's
sort of
true.
natural one by proxy.
Yeah. No, it was a natural one.
Okay, I would like to transform from my...
And you hear Sandy just sort of leg it off.
Skitter over there. I'm
Dives overboard.
not even going to bother chasing Sandy at this point. It's a fool's errand. I'm going to clamber over the side onto the deck, squelch, 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 and then turn back into myself.
Okay, you do that.
Hello? Anybody here?
And a figure with a bright orange beard and an eye patch and a hook for a hand and a peg leg and two sort of banana-shaped scars that sort of on it, one on each cheek that sort of meet in the middle, if you will. Is sitting in a deck chair on deck because that's the appropriate place for a deck chair. Yeah.
The only place, really.
Is he wearing a fez?
He is wearing a fez.
Hold on a second. Oh, no, you do have a
Looks
fez on.
up from
That
a
is the
magazine.
kind I'm
Not that kind of magazine.
Is he wearing a fez? I can't see.
Looks up from a magazine about nautical. It's called the Nautical Times.
Okay.
Featuring poison and such.
Yeah.
how to steal
How
a
to
ship
acquire
again.
ships.
Yeah.
3 easy steps. And Orange Beard Care 101. What are you doing wrong?
Framing people for dummies.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have had that ages ago.
And he looks up from this magazine and he says, "Hello.
Hello.
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 I'm afraid I've got to arrest you.
Oh no."
What's your name, Sam?
Couldn't think of one.
We've got a list.
You've poisoned the well.
You really have. I was going to go. Like, no, that's Alan.
That's Alan.
Jam.
Not even a name.
He nearly went for it, though. It's half of his name. It's the beginning of his name.
Albert's the name.
Albert, I feel like your voice has got a posher
since you've
adapted that name.
Since you've been given that name.
Albert,
Yes.
what are you doing on board this ship?
It's my ship.
Is it?
Bought it off a guy.
Okay, who did you buy off?
Jim.
Right.
Jim who?
Have you got a deed of this sale? Have you got a receipt for this transaction?
No, Jim's got to get it notarized.
Right. Okay. Where were you between what hours of the party? Like,
I don't know. I was under a bridge.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
where were you between the hours of yesterday?
Between yesterday and now.
Yeah.
I was
To the hour.
Toss Cobble Manor.
Okay, you were at the Toss Cobble.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you were there to do a deal with
Jim.
Jim, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And you were there to do a deal with Jim, were you?
Yes.
Okay. And everything was all square.
Yep. Signed the paperwork, shot the man, stabbed the other one, and now I'm here.
Why
Hold on,
did before getting here?
Yeah.
Shot a man, stabbed a man.
No, before that.
Signed the deed.
Right.
Okay.
The rest is waffle.
We never found a signed deed.
Yeah, we did. We never found a signed deed.
Oh.
So I'm already poking holes in your story, Sam. Now,
Like you poked holes in that guy, apparently.
Yeah. you shot a
it.
man and stabbed a man.
Yeah.
Why?
Seemed like the thing to do.
Why?
Yeah. It's not normally how you wrap up a deal.
Well, no one can renege on a deal once they're dead.
But you also said he's got to go and get it notarized.
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
So now you theft and murder.
Horrible murder.
Horrible murders. Yeah, I agree. It was.
Yes.
Who was the other bloke that you did you stab Jim or did you shoot Jim?
Stab Jim.
You stabbed Jim and
Yeah.
you shot.
Does
who?
that tally?
The other guy.
What was his name?
Dunno.
Why did you shoot him?
Well, he was poisoning Jim.
At the time of the deal?
Yes.
There was a lot going on in that room.
It was a
wasn't there?
very bad party.
Yeah. I had a good time until I woke up.
There was a lot of death going on.
Yeah.
There was. So
this other guy was poisoning.
Walked into a room, there were some decorators going wild.
Okay.
And they were doing some decorating.
Why did you shoot the guy that was poisoning Jim if you were going to stab Jim anyway?
Because I needed to stab Jim.
But you didn't want anybody else.
No.
Okay. But that guy who was shot was also poisoned.
Yes.
Did you do that?
Yes.
Why?
Because he was poisoning Jim.
What poison did you use?
Poison.
Right.
sorry, I think my head's just melting. Sorry, I think my head's just fallen off.
It's not often that you get
A mental case.
Yeah, I did that, yeah.
It's the college humor thing.
Yeah.
I killed him.
Yeah.
I killed him. I did it. Wait, sorry. What?
I killed the guy.
Okay. Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah, for sure. What's your mods?
Insight is +4.
Okay.
Is my brain dribbling out to my ears?
Pretty
Is
sure
it?
he stabbed and shot and poisoned one of them.
No, he
Whilst the other was being poisoned by the other.
he poisoned both of them. This is
No,
what
he didn't
claims.
poison both.
Yeah, he did.
He
No,
said-
no,
no,
one
he-
of them was poisoning.
The other.
Dunno, as he called him.
Yeah.
Dunno was poisoning Jim.
Jim.
So he then poisoned Dunno
Yeah.
and then shot Dunno because he needed to stab Jim.
Yeah.
And then stabbed Jim.
And then
Yeah.
he stabbed Jim.
Yep.
But left the deed
after
on
having
Jim.
signed
And
the
left a really
transaction.
cryptic note.
He's done the deed. He's
We'll
done the
get to
deal.
that in a second.
Signed the deal. So he's done the deal with Jim. All hunky dory, all fine. Yeah, you can have my ship. Cool. You just got to get that notarized. Fine, thanks. At which point, just so you're aware, Jim, he's trying to poison you. Oh, that's why you're poisoned. By the way, stab. Now you were trying to poison the guy that I've just stabbed, and you've poisoned after I've sort of half bought a ship off him, but it's not finalized. So bang, poison.
Yeah.
And then
Just so it's clear.
No, we
saying
we
I
haven't
didn't kill him.
established. We haven't established the timeline in such a regard,
yes,
right?
true.
Insight check.
Yeah. It
Talent.
looks. It looks like it checks out. it looks like he is telling you what he thinks is true.
What he thinks is true, what he believes. Okay. Okay. Did you stab them before? Did you shoot him before you poisoned him?
I didn't kill him.
Then what did?
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I didn't kill him.
Right.
I hate the name of this boat.
So
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
I hate inflection.
I'm not talking about killing.
I didn't kill him.
Okay.
Are we also overlooking the fact he looks exactly like Jim?
Does he look like Jim?
That's what he said. There's a guy there's a guy in a deck chair with an orange beard. And
No, that's the suspect.
No, that's the
I'm looking
suspect.
for.
I thought
Jim
you said
doesn't
Albert looked like that.
That is Albert.
That is
the guy in
Albert.
the deck chair is Albert.
Jim doesn't look like Albert.
Yeah.
Albert is the guy with the orange beard. with the
Yeah.
What does
scars.
Jim look like?
Jim is
He's
black
dead.
eye.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know, but what does
He looks
look
like a bit like a live Jim, but
Pale.
more dead.
I grant
and covered
you,
in
I
alive
agree with
Jim.
all of your phrases. However,
Alive Jim was like kind of looked relatively well off, not manual labourer, kind of middle class.
Yeah.
The kind that might own a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
Yeah.
We found a note saying those exact things.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you leave that there?
Yes.
Why was that?
And he just sort of turns. Because it was a cryptic clue and a dismissal of guilt.
insight.
Dismissal of guilt.
Yes.
Right. Don't you mean admission of guilt?
Shit. Hold on.
Insight.
Okay.
Can I make a perception check to see if I
With
can...
my insight wand.
With that insight, what's your modifier again?
7.
Cool. Keth just said 7 for no reason.
7 to you, sir. 7.
Your insight,
7 eyes in the last 10
Keth
minutes.
just said 7.
your insight is plus 7. Your insight is plus 7.
Mine's plus
You should
9.
be doing this.
I'm plus 9.
Yeah.
No, you're on a roll.
I got
You're on a
stuck with
roll.
wankers.
Yeah.
No, this is
And,
great. You're doing great. Plus, I got sand in my eyes.
Your insight tells you that he looks very unsure about why he was supposed to be putting this note there. He looked like he sort of riffed that off the top of his head.
Okay. Who are you talking to, Albert? If that even is
Can I make a
your
perception
name.
check to see if I can see anybody behind him that he's talking to? Because he leant over his shoulder.
Yeah, what's your modifier?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Behind Albert, it looks like just sort of a bit of a wall, but you can...
On a boat.
On a boat, yes. Not a brick one.
You carry bricks on a boat.
Yeah. You don't tend to make walls out of them on a boat.
On land, they're known as fences. On boats, they're walls.
It would be weird if I said, behind him there's a fence.
Yeah.
There aren't enough fences on ships. Or schooners.
In a pirate world, there probably are quite a lot of fences on ship.
Yeah, to be fair. But it's not that kind of fence, no. It's a wooden wall, if you will.
Okay.
As many things on this ship are made of wood.
Right.
Almost all of them.
Even the cannons.
Apart from the windows, which are
the sails.
They're single-use cannons.
the single-use cannons.
And the windows.
It's a self-igniting cannon.
The good thing about the windows is you can see outside.
The old glass wall. One of my favourite old jokes. Anyway, go on. Behind the fence, behind Albert. Behind Albert's allotment
Behind
fence.
Albert is a wooden wall, sometimes known as a fence,
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
in which there is
In the fence.
in which there is Anne's suspicious knot hole.
Right. Okay.
I've seen enough of this.
Keth.
Yes.
He's talking to somebody through that knot hole. Shall I?
It is a hole.
Shall I?
I was waiting for
Through that is hole.
I don't like the look of that glory hole, if that's what it's called behind him.
It's very high up.
It's
I'm going to go and look through it.
very
It's nipple high.
Jumping one.
Careful.
Go!
Careful, you don't get poked in the eye. Kev.
Kev's
I'll
gonna
stay here with our friend Albert.
Kev's going to stand up, sweep the last of the sand out of his eyes.
Yeah.
And then stride past Albert.
Okay.
Go,
Oh, I need to give you sand damage. I thought you got away with that.
Oh, it's gone now. I see.
You got 3 sand damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sand. It stays with you, gets in an awkward place, and you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
I went to the beach 3 days ago.
Yeah.
No one. No one likes sand in the ring, do they?
No one likes a sandy ring.
-3,
Especially in their
sand.
knot hole.
Oh, God. Much more lubricant required.
Worse than the aim.
Much more lubricant.
So Kev will stride back and go,
Yeah.
sort of mutter, idiot, as he goes past him, and then look behind the fence. Could he? Is it like
Behind,
this?
it's not a fence. It's literally like it's a wall.
You said it was a fence.
Yeah. Okay.
You did.
It's a wall made of wood.
It's a wall made of wood. There is a room beyond the wall.
Is there
a door?
A door?
Typically, there's doors into rooms. Yes. Would you like to attempt to open said door?
Yeah, and let's just go for a normal. Come on, garden. Open.
Okay. Describe to me the attempt to open said door.
Kev will look down at his hands and go, you pick his right hand.
Okay.
And then,
Which one? Which one shall I choose?
and then,
You were the chosen.
is there a handle on this fence door?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a fence, I told you. And then reach with his favourite hand for this particular task.
Yes.
Grasp it, and then he'll go for a pull.
Okay.
Surely a fence door is just a gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. Very true. He'll reach for the gate. And then he'll pull the gate with the aforementioned handle that I hope is there, and then see if it opens.
It doesn't.
And then he tries to push it.
It opens.
Hey! See? 5 years. And then steps briskly inside. And what do I say? Kev see. Kev goes, what do I see? And what do I see here?
What do my orcish eyes see?
What's happened to my voice? Here we go.
Look at an old fancy cop.
No, what do I see?
Hello. What do I have here?
Mr. Fenric. Oh no, wrong voice.
Please deploy that voice.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to come back to you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
A moment. Cass frozen.
A moment of time.
Because you
as we
When you cause offence.
It's just a garden behind it.
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at the catalias. In Cass voice.
Back over at Wanker Manor.
Kev is quite literally a green thumb.
Yeah.
Two.
What are we doing with this kitchen full of tossers?
Yeah. And 40 blokes.
It gives a whole new meaning to Toss Cobble Manor, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Do you really think any of your staff did this? Or Malrus's staff?
I don't know.
You've got their records and you know where they live. We've already checked out the office, haven't we?
Yeah.
I just don't
Are
want
you
to be in here
suggesting
anymore.
letting them go?
Yes, it's so loud.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the smell.
Oh, dear.
If there's contaminating a crime scene,
I tell you what.
this one is.
Should we
It's
keep a small
impregnating a
cleanup
crime
crew?
scene.
Oh, yeah, it is, to be fair.
Should we keep a small cleanup crew?
Gross.
I assume
And dismiss the rest?
I assume there are ones that are specifically assigned to cleaning.
Yes,
Not
yeah.
all of them are decorators.
When you say they're a small cleaning crew, are they a cleaning crew that is short in stature, or are they?
No, it's just like
few cleaners.
4 people.
Oh, okay, it's quite a lot for a house.
But they're all
It's a manor.
giants.
It's a big old house.
There's a lot to clean.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah, just the cleaners. Ugh.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's your house, and you can hear how dramatically close they're getting to the end.
Oh, God.
So I think we should probably let them finish before they finish.
Okay, well, should we... I'm just going to take the deed and
Do the
knife
deed.
and the gun
Okay.
and exit the kitchen and go wait in the hallway whilst they finish.
Why are you waiting
No,
for them?
we send. Can we send them home?
That's what I'd do.
I don't want them in here with the bodies. Don't.
In the kitchen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I've got the power to do this because your boss has just walked out.
He just goes, right then, I'll leave you to it.
But
You said let them finish.
I was trying to get them to finish before they finished.
Oh, right, okay.
He's empowered me to give you all the rest of the day off.
Stop glazing the crime scene.
Yes.
But you can't spend it here.
Please go home. Please go home. You can continue to work from home. How about that?
Yay! And they all
flee.
Run for it.
Apart from you, Abdul, you can stay here.
But the trouble is they can't get out because all the doors and windows are locked.
Yes, they are, yeah.
So there's a big pile
That's
up.
partly why I went out the kitchen.
There's a big pile up at the kitchen door.
Ahoy there, that'll be the end of part 1 of this episode. So, get the longboats and head on over to part 2. It's available right now. Avast!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Hey, do you like role-playing games? Well, you should check out Mystery Quest. It's an actual play podcast where we focus on all kinds of indie TTRPGs with a rolling cast of special guests. You can find us anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'll see you there.